Hi, this is Tom. Welcome to the Idiot Car Guys channel. And today I thought I'd bring you part 2 and the conclusion of why car warranties suck. As you know, I've been dealing with endurance and absolutely horrible experience. And as I was doing some research, talking to my neighbor, he's got Car Shield, and he ran into a problem also with his wife's car. And apparently they want to put used stuff on the car, and they only replace it once. So if it goes out again, like a common thing like turbos, they won't replace it for a second time. So as you could remember, if you want to go back to the previous video, it's in the playlist. This thing broke down on my wife up in Minnesota. And this is a 2007 Mercedes-Benz S550 4MATIC with only 127,000 miles on the clock. So it's not extremely high mileage, and you know, it's a good running car. So we called Endurance. They said we could get it towed for 20 miles. And in Brainerd, Minnesota, there's not that many places that will work on a Mercedes-Benz. There's really not. It requires some specialized tools. It does require a specialized computer to diagnose codes. So a lot of places won't touch them. We found a shop that did it, and let me grab the bill real quick. I'll read it off to you. And let's see here. Not that one. And who did the repair was Heartland Tire. Those guys were great, by the way. And I would highly recommend them if you do breakdown up in Brainerd. They had to replace a new serpentine belt. Now, this serpentine belt had been replaced 4,000 miles ago. They had to replace a drive belt tensioner and idler pulley. This was also replaced 4,000 miles ago by Northland Auto here in Humboldt. Now, I asked Preston if he was going to do anything about this. He said absolutely no. They also had to do a new idler pulley, a new tensioner pulley. And the total bill came out to $643. None of that was paid for by Endurance. So basically everything under the hood, and I'll show you real quick. Let me pop the hood. So if we take this engine cover off partially, and if I grab a light, I'll be able to show you everything they had to replace. So basically the idler was replaced. Anything you can see shiny on here is brand spanking new. You know, a new belt again. And it's just surprising everything they had to replace. Now this little metal, this pulley had to get replaced too, because that was just shredded. It had melted and shredded. I think that was originally plastic. But as you can tell, another new pulley, another new pulley, another new pulley, and new tensioner down there. So, a lot of work for a car that I could prove was already serviced 4,000 miles ago. And even Carfax proved it was serviced 4,000 miles ago. And no one stands behind their word anymore. You know, and it's really annoying. So I went ahead and I canceled my contract with Endurance, you know, citing that, you know, this. And they're like, well, no one else is going to touch it for how many miles? I'm like, it's not got that many miles. Not like it's got a 250,000 miles like my Suburban does. But I just wanted to let you know with the conclusion of this, and I would not recommend any car warranty anymore for a secondhand warranty. Just save a few extra bucks a month, save, you know, extra 100, put it in a savings account for emergency car repairs. And, you know, if you end up having to do a major replacement like a new motor or whatever, then just get a small loan for the bank. Most banks will loan you, especially if you've already got a car note with them. So anyway, this is Tom with Idiot Car Guys. I hope you have a great day.